Hey guys, when I started this, you know what? I was trying to tape myself walking down to the boardwalk right here today. Um, but I don't know how to film myself, and I guess I found out the iPhone doesn't have that kind of combination where you can do the split screen. So you guys can see me walking around and also see where I'm walking to. Um, so because I don't know technology that well, I guess I'm gonna just do it like this. And this is not an Osmo camera, guys, so it might shake around a little bit. But I did tell you guys I was gonna film myself coming down the boardwalk, right? It's Sunday, so it's pretty crowded. If you guys can see, like back here, well, camera's not picking it up, but it's a bunch of families on the beaches right here. Weather's pretty good. Um, this is the beginning of the boardwalk right here, and there's some cafes and shops right here on this corner. Let me just walk down this little dirt path here so you guys can kind of see. They're doing a lot of construction here. Well, guys, this is where I'd rather spend my day instead of doing ride share and picking people up. It is quite nice and warm here. And I don't think I'm going to walk all the way to the end of the boardwalk to the wall. Uh, I am hungry and I want to get some food too, but I at least want to come down here so you guys can want to look at the beach. That's the beach right here. They're doing a lot of construction here where I think they're redoing the boardwalk here to make it a little bit nicer to walk on. They've been doing construction for a while. Uh, but this is, if we walk a little bit further, we'll get to some of the cafes and stuff that they got here. I might have to climb back up on the sidewalk. A lot of cars rolling down this pathway today. And like I said, ideally I would have liked to come here and film, uh, not on the Sunday where there aren't so many people, but it's the only day I got off. A lot of construction going on here. If you guys can see, like up here, a lot of these are Airbnbs that I've personally stayed at. A lot of people here rent out one room apartment Airbnbs that you can come stay for on the weekend, and it's relatively cheap, you know. I think the last time I stayed at one of these spots, before I got my apartment, I might have only paid like 150 bucks with an ocean front view um, for 3 nights. So a lot of construction. Let me tilt the camera up so you guys can see. Weather is really, really nice today, guys. It's nice and warm, nice dry heat. You guys want to get another view of the beach here. Okay. So past all the construction here with these buildings, we're going to be getting to the boardwalk where they got coffee shops. You can buy pastries. You know, ideally it'd be better with that Osmo camera because it wouldn't shake, but just wanted to give you guys a quick look of what's here. And by the way, I see a lot of you guys watching my videos and not subscribing. So if you could subscribe, you know, that would really help me out because eventually it's going to give me more time, you know, for me to make videos. And that really is my ultimate goal, is to just make videos and not have to drive anymore. Oh man, I gotta tie my shoes, bro. Okay, guys. Well, take a look at this while I'm tying my shoes real quick. All right, guys. Sorry about that. You know what I like about the beach here is that you can bring your dog, and in San Diego you can't, right? For sure in LA you can't. You get busted for bringing your dog over there. Okay. All right, and we're gonna get to the graffiti wall right here that I really like because you guys know I like art. Um, okay. So I'm gonna turn the camera around real quick so you guys can see stuff. This is kind of, I don't know if you guys can see to the end of the wall over there. San Diego's on the other side, but they're constructing this part of the boardwalk and just, there we go. And you guys can see more of it now. They're gonna extend it back that way. And by the way, I do appreciate, you guys dropping your comments, and every time somebody drops a new comment, I'm learning something new. You guys that are already like planning to move over here or move to Rosarito or whatever. And this is all just a learning process. I mean, so yeah, you guys hear me saying it all the time. Like for me, this is gonna be paradise because of the cost of living. You're not spending your entire paycheck just to pay your rent. That's just the rent and not even mortgage. You know, first time I came down to the boardwalk here, there was a coffee shop where I ate a pastry with a buddy of mine at the time, and they had some really good espresso as well. And I can't remember what I paid. I wish I could, because then I could give you guys the price. But so if we come around like right here, this is gonna be where a lot of the coffee shops and food places are. And yeah, it's crazy crowded today. I can already see ahead. So let me tilt this up, and lady there taking an order. And so these are some of the shops up here. I'm actually on the boardwalk, but like crepe factory. I had crepes here one time. You guys want to take a look? Right here. I did have some crepes here before. You guys can see Nutella in the background. And I don't remember what I paid, but it wasn't super expensive. I think I had banana crepes and strawberry crepes right here. And let me turn it around so you guys can see. So that's why I say, I mean, I want to be here. I don't want to be in the city and Zona Centro and all that. Right here, everything is really chill. Check out these benches right here. It kind of gives you a little bit of shade. Um, Sorry, the camera's shaking. It is shaking a lot, guys. But everything is really laid back here, and food is at a good price. It's mostly families out here. More places where you guys can buy food. Oh, I think this is a place. Cafe Red Playas. This is where I bought a pastry before. I think it was a fudge muffin and some stuff to eat. Can you guys see? And it was really good, man. It was either that place or it was this place right here. Um, Limon Coffee and Restaurant. Okay, that's the name of the restaurant, but you guys can't see it. So the wall is just up ahead, and you know the difference you see like in the beach here versus over there in San Diego is that all the colors here. It's just everything is full of life over here. You know, you see a lot of different colors and vendors selling clothes and otras cosas. Okay, so right here, in this building up here to over on this side, there's an Airbnb that I stayed at. I think this is the window up here, but it was a really nice Airbnb. The owner's name is Jessica, and I think for 3 nights with this beachfront view, I think I only paid 150 bucks for 3 nights. You know, kind of like Venice Beach right here, guys. A lot of vendors, but in all honesty, man, like the vibe over here is just so relaxed. You know, I feel completely at ease. You know, I don't feel any tension. I don't feel any of that tension that I feel when I'm in San Diego. You know, and I really wish that I had more time to spend out here because I live here, bro. You know, so over here in this direction, over there, way at the end, over here is gonna be the wall, but I'm not gonna walk all the way over there. You know, and you can see all the families right here on the beach. So you know what, and that's my goal, guys, is just to make myself remote and live out the rest of my days. If not aquí, then in Mexico, and people are happy here, man. You see couples together, kicking back together here, and you know, it's completely relaxed. Let me know what else you guys might like to see in the comments, and when I get a chance, I'll try to go out and film it. You know. But and like I said in my video, guys, if these are my last days, this is not a bad place to be, man. It's beautiful here to me, you know, and you can eat really good fresh food for under 10 bucks. Like today, I don't really feel like cooking, you know. I had to tutor 3 students today on my day off on my computer, and so I want to just go get some tacos, you know, and there's this little carrito that I live next to, and un taco is only 30 pesos, you know. So I might get like 6 or 8 of them. I don't know. Um, I don't think this little ledge here, it wasn't here before. I think this is also new stuff that, I mean, they've been building it for a while. And from what I can see in the news, the Mexican economy is doing well. You know, the unemployment rate is down. Unlike us, you know, over there in the US. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but farmers are taking a hit, you know, and people aren't making it. It's like the cost of living and, you know, the wages are just not matching, you know. See if I can get a spot up on this wall right here. Excuse me, guys. Man, that was a little hard on my shoulders, but so yeah, guys, this is where I'm at. You know, I really wish that I could just come out here and stay for as long as I want, but I'm like you guys. I only got so much time. I gotta do laundry. I gotta get groceries after this, and then get back on the grind. And like I was saying in my last video, when you're crossing over to San Diego to work, it's robbing you of living here, of the peace of living here. I mean, and it is super peaceful. I wish you guys could feel the vibe of what I'm getting here as I sit on this little ledge here and make this video, because everything just feels like completely relaxed, you know. It's amazing that you can cross the line, which is only 15 minutes away, and the minute I cross into San Isidro and ride my scooter to my car, man, I just feel immediate stress, and when I'm crossing over here, the minute I cross over here, there's a lot of gente here también, bro. But you know what, man? It feels peaceful. It feels peaceful. Just a totally different vibe. And I was thinking, you know what, man? I can't continue to be driving for very much longer. Not only is it sucking away my time, but I'm really too old. At 48, after about 8 or 9 hours, it doesn't matter how smooth my car is running, it really hurts my lower back now. And I do have 8 herniated discs. I'm running out of the sponge material that's inside of your, that goes in between the discs of your spine. So, how long do I want to keep doing that? Not much longer. Not much longer. Give you another view of the ocean here. You can even turn it around, like a turnaround panoramic view or whatever they call it, bro. Yeah. Well, guys, this video is coming up on 17 minutes, so I want to thank you guys for tuning in again and following me on my journey as I live here in Tijuana, Playas, which is, I can't think of another place I'd want to be in the world right now. This is exactly where I want to be. And I thank God every day I can wake up to this, even though I got to cross the line and do something that I don't want to do. But, if you guys could help me out by subscribing, instead of just watching, part of my building my remote life is making these videos, because eventually I do want to get monetized so I can start taking time off of work and start moving around. If you guys want to see something in Tijuana, I can have more time to film it. I had someone in my comments ask me that, or tell me that they found a spot to stay in Zona Norte and if it was dangerous. And I was like, man, to be honest, I can't tell you because I'm never there, bro. I mean, I'm always working, and then I come back home to Playas and I'm just don't have any energy. I go to sleep, and once I'm monetized, I mean, I would think that in the future, not only can I just film stuff in Tijuana for you guys, but all over Mexico. It's just such a beautiful place. And, you know, I wanted to go back to Guadalajara and film there. And Tenochtitlan is another place that I want to go, and as well as the Yucatan, Merida, and all that. It's just so much to discover here. Not just the places, but the food and the people, and it's just so much room for potential and growth. So I'm not gonna beg you guys, but hey, man, if you find value in my content, I'm gonna just ask you to please subscribe, so that you can give this old man, a chance to live out the rest of my dreams, traveling around Mexico and eating the food and meeting the wonderful people here, instead of being a Kunta Kinte driving around picking people up in San Diego, a town that I freaking hate. It's nice and everything, but it's not made for regular people, man. And you know what, guys? That's all I gotta say. All right. Uh, I did the best that I could, guys, of filming the boardwalk right here. So please bear with me, okay, as I'm learning. All right. Okay, guys. Well, Buenas tardes, and I hope your Sunday is going well. And remember, it doesn't cost you money to subscribe or anything. So just hit that subscribe button only if you find value in my videos. Okay. All right, man. God bless. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.